If you call on the Father, who without partiality judges according to each one's work, conduct yourselves throughout the time of your stay here in fear. What? Say what, Peter? That's legalism. No, it's not. This is freedom. It is for freedom He has set you free. And where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And the Spirit of the Lord is where the Word of God is demonstrated. We looked at Titus, how God has chosen to demonstrate His divine life through the preaching of the Word of God. That's where freedom is. Freedom from the old self, freedom from the former lusts. Let's read that verse again. Put your eyes on it. It's found in the Bible. 1 Peter 1, verse 17. And if you call on the Father, who without partiality judges according to each one's work, conduct yourselves through the time of your stay here in fear, knowing that you were not redeemed. Why? Because knowing that you are not redeemed with corruptible things like silver or gold from your aimless conduct received by the traditions from your fathers. You see, you were redeemed with precious blood. But with the precious blood of Christ, as of a lamb without blemish, live in honor of the blood by which you've been redeemed. Live in honor to the blood by which you've been redeemed. The blood of Christ that cries out salvation, redemption, sanctification, justification, righteousness over your life. Live in honor of the blood of Christ. Live in honor of the blood of Christ. And that is a manner of life that pleases God. A manner of life that the world hates. Because its pleasure is sin. The world's pleasure is sin. But we know what the word says to that. The end of it is destruction. Though it might for a moment be full of pleasure, but the end of it is death. Knowing, he says, live life in reverence to God, because you know He has redeemed you. He has purchased you with the precious blood of Christ, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot, blameless, which now in turn makes us blameless in the sight of God. This is what our salvation is, has made us blameless in the sight of God. He indeed was foreordained before the foundation of the world, but was manifest in these last times for you, who through Him believe in God, who raised Him from the dead and gave Him glory, so that your faith and hope are in God.